So the gigolo from upstairs, Remy Ma's husband, wanna diss Two-Tone the superstar on his IG post. Now let me tell you like this. Shout out to Two-Tone. He doesn't need anybody to defend him. He can hold his own. But I felt the need to speak about this because he said all these guys are weirdos and things of that nature. Let me tell you like this. The only weirdo here is the gigolo from upstairs that still haven't finalized his divorce, which has been a damage to the brand of Claressa Shields. That's the reason why she's getting all this heat. That's the reason why she's looking so delusional and stupid. Is the reason why all the social media, basically almost all the social media platforms has been basically clowning her and making fun of her because we see the delusion and we see how allegedly you playing around with this young-minded delusional chick. Hey yo, you know what's the weird-ish about it? What happened to that freestyle in defending Claressa Shields when 50 Cent called Shanae Shields foofy handsome dude? Where were you? That's the weird issue. You ain't back your pet up. What about isn't it weird that what do you say to Keith Thurman when Keith Thurman called your pet foofy a female with an erection?
She a female with an erection, baby. You know
you ain't post that up. No, you ain't post that up. How about this? How about, you know what's weird? What was weird? That you still think that you got a career. That's the weirdo shit. you think you still got a career. Hey yo, you was performing out there in Canada and people didn't even have the energy to boo your ass. You was so irrelevant and nobody was even paying attention that people didn't even have the energy to boo you. You looked at like if it was an open mic new contestant. Anyway, yo, let me say it like this, man. You're the weirdo in this. You're the weirdo in this. The whole couple's a weirdo in this. Your algorithm is hitting your relevancy is because y'all weirdos. Because at the end of the day, everybody knows that the only relevancy that you have, the gigolo from upstairs, and the only relevancy that Claressa Shields has beyond the rims of boxing is that you're still married to Remy Ma. And I believe that the reason why you don't want to finalize that deal is because if you actually finalize that deal, then guess what? The drama that people tune in to when it comes to your relationship, people won't even be interested. It wouldn't even be drama or interesting or entertainment. You know what I'm saying? That's what you holding on. Y'all living off Remy Ma. You living off still being married to Remy Ma. That's your relevancy, my brother. That's the weirdo-ish. The weirdo is that you send a cease and desist letter to Remy Ma because she dissed you on wax. And you a rapper that is known for having wordplay, executing the essence of hip hop, and you couldn't get back in the booth and go at another rapper, your wife, the proper way. That's the weirdo ish about. The weirdo ish is that you a grown ass man asking for half. That's the weirdo ish. And let me tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen, for the people that want to be like, hey, but why y'all talking about, you know what I'm saying, Remy Ma's husband and Claressa Shields? That's not boxing. Let me tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen, he came to our world. The gigolo from upstairs, you in our world. You in the boxing world. Let me tell you like this. If you was dealing with somebody else outside of Claressa Shields, ain't nobody in the sport of boxing will be talking about your ass. But guess what? You felt the need to facilitate a deal and sign and be not a licensed manager, but we all know that you're managing the career of a Shanae Shields. You came into the sport of boxing, so guess what? People in the sport of boxing are going to be talking about you. We're going to be told you attached to a fighter just like Al Heyman came from the entertainment world, but we're going to be talking about Al Heyman. And let me tell you like this. Al Heyman had his praise, and Al Heyman has a lot of criticism coming from a lot of people, right? But he came from the entertainment world. Guess what? Jay Prince came to the entertainment world. Talking about what we was talking about the other day. Damn, how did Keyshawn Davis did not accept the $3 million deal to fight Devin the Dream Haney, and then, you know what I'm saying, pulled out of the negotiations after the purse bid, the $2.1 million, while we're looking at, his team, what happened to Jay Prince? So at the end of the day, I know there's people out there that is weird in terms of if you support somebody, they want to sexualize your support, right? For example, oh, yo, you support Alicia Baumgartner and a minute surrounding all these women. Oh, you're not gonna F them. They don't want to F you and stuff like that. Just like if you support a fighter, a male fighter, you on his dick, you on his D, you on his this, all that sexualizes, you know what I'm saying, support is crazy in this community. So that debate that they was having, and the boxing voice was telling Tucho, oh, you on his dick? What are you talking about? He's on his D. He's on his D. Hey, yo, Shanae Shields talk about his D. Shanae Shields the one that's talking about sex. Shanae Shields is the one that was going in after her fight and tweeted basically that she believed that she's going to be pregnant and stuff like that. These are the things that we have to talk about because Shanae Shields is a boxer and we're boxing platforms, right? And yes, we talk about things that's outside of the rims in the sport of boxing when it has to do with these boxers, just like we talked about Gervonta Tan Davis and his legal issues and his problems with the women of his life. Just like we talk about Devin the Dream Haney, and rest in peace to Devin Haney's mom. I hope my condolences go out to his and his family, and hope that his heavy heart gets lighter each and every day. But when people was talking about his situation with the Taz Angel girl when she got pregnant, that she was saying that he abused her when he hit her when she was pregnant, blah blah blah. We talked about that. We talked about Ryan Garcia and his divorce. We talked about Tiffany Lopez and his possible divorce. As a matter of fact, in this community, the same type of people that be like, yo, why y'all talking about, why y'all gossiping, was the same type of people that were saying, oh, but look at Teofimo Lopez and his wife, she likes black plátano, right? Right? So everybody, in the sport of boxing, there's a lot of room for, if y'all want to call it gossip and stuff like that, but the weirdo-ish in this situation has been the Shanae Shields situation. Because at the end of the day, her relevancy has become about you, weird ass, not finalizing a divorce and heading into a relationship, which if you would have got a divorce and you head to the relationship with Claressa Shields, nobody be making fun of her. Nobody be downing her. Her brand won't be taking a hit. She won't be crashing out like trying to hit Alicia Baumgartner and say, where you like that? Because you couldn't handle it. You can't control your pet. That's the weird ish, that you a man. You can't control that loud mouth. You can't control that cesspool. You can't not control that toxic character. But you a man. The weirdo is that you a beta male. You can't control the woman. You can't control the situation. And matter of fact, you have been more of a detrimental to a Claressa Shields than anything else. Is the reason why they had to keep that relationship with that, like Claressa Shields said in the Cam Newton interview. Oh, we had to keep it in the wraps because my movie was coming out and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because y'all know that it was a disservice. Your situation with Claressa Shields was a disservice to her brand. And that's the reason why her movie flopped. That's the way that her brand is flopping. Doesn't matter that I put a $3 million bonus. The only reason why she signed the $3 million bonus is because of your yanking. That's why. That's the only reason she signed that deal. And that's the only reason you gave that deal, because of the punani. I don't know. But it is what it is. The weirdo-ish is y'all. And we're going to be talking about it and laugh about it. Hey, yo, shout out to Two Tone. Y'all already know. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Punch Wrong Boxing. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.